wanted to show you guys something cool. This tree, somebody came to landscape this lady's yard, and they cut this tree down, or it was over here, and she wanted it moved. But she wanted it moved. She wanted it to stay alive, you know, and still use it somewhere else. But they took it and put it into compaction soil that was just absolutely no drainage whatsoever. So when I came, it was sitting, and it looked deathly. I mean, the whole thing was like this, and it was a whole lot more foliage, and the foliage was turning brown. And I noticed it right away, and how when the tips get burnt like that, that's basically an indication that you know, you've got some anaerobic activity going on. So I just pulled it out of the ground, and sure enough, man, there was no roots. The guy, just whoever it was, like cut it off above the ground level and just stuck a stick in the ground basically. And I told her, I said, you know, we can get this to grow, but we got to do it a different way. We got to cut it off so that there's not as much foliage, and that way, you know, the few roots that it had that were just kind of hairs coming off the base, those roots could actually provide this tree with enough moisture to support at least a few small leaves. And sure enough, man, I'm coming back. I think it's been about 2 weeks, and I mean, this is just gorgeous. But look, we put compost tea in the bucket, or in the pot, when we planted it, and then I told her she needed to cover the soil, so we just used some debris just to keep the light off of it and keep the moisture in a little bit better, and put some mushroom compost in it. But look what happened. If you guys can see this, let's see if I can get around. So there's this green spot from the water that has been coming from this, and because it has compost tea in it, and how much healthier the grass is in this circle. I mean, if that's not spot on proof, guys, I don't know what is. I mean, look at this. Is visual evidence of just 2 weeks health increased, and just such green, lush health. I'm so impressed with compost tea and what it can do when you brew it correctly. There is a way of doing it to where it actually will harm your plants if you breed bad bacteria and bad microbes in your tea. So you definitely want to get it aerated, and breed the right stuff, guys. So I hope you guys are doing well. This is Tom with Permaculture Wilmington, and this is just another happy day, because we have evidence that we have actually helped people. Like, this is evidence that what we're doing, we're coming into people's lives, and we're introducing a different way of fertilizing plants, a different way of giving plants health, and it's the natural way. And it's so easy, because once I show people, you know, she's gonna get a compost tea maker, which is basically just a 5-gallon bucket with an aerator, and start getting some effective microbes, just ordering them and making her own compost tea. So she's gonna start spraying. I mean, this is something that people are going to be able to use without me, without help, and we can do it on our own. That's called self-sustainability. I believe that's we are being more self-sufficient. So guys, if you want to be more self-sufficient, you have to make compost tea and start using it, and it's really just that simple. So I mean, I don't know how to prove it to you any better, but we literally have proof. So I hope you guys are doing well, and this is Tom with Permaculture Wilmington, and we can take plants that are almost dead and bring them back, and do it with microbes, not chemicals. Have a great day.